Following the course of a desert river, Oasis is one of the more vehicle-oriented maps in the game. Though for the second half of the action, the gameplay will funnel into built-up areas and take on a more close-quarter feel. Base 1. Attackers' material significantly outweighs the defenders in this first clash, and tellingly you have both air and artillery support. Put both to good use, and back each other up. It's easy to forget teamwork in vehicles, and the large numbers can make you feel invincible. However, the AA gun will make short work of the Apache, and solitary tanks make inviting targets. Defenders, this base is like being between the hammer and the anvil. By the time the onslaught is finished, there won't be much left standing. It can help to come out and meet the attackers halfway. There are small outlying settlements where you can really slow down the assault. Try to divert attention from the crates and whittle down their numbers. Base 2. You still have plenty of vehicles here as attacker, but the playing field is a lot more even now. Don't expect to steamroller this base in the same way as the previous one. Try to keep as much alive from base 1 as possible, especially heavy tanks. They can make a big difference later. Often it's easier to shoot the crates from range instead of placing charges. Defenders, you have a much more even spread of vehicles this time, so it's a more balanced experience. As ever, try not to get too drawn out and watch for individual attacks on the crates. Watch also for attackers skirting behind. They can really take you by surprise and cause havoc. Base 3. The crates are quite spread out here, so attackers can choose either to concentrate on one at a time or spread their forces. Supporting the attack with any tanks you've managed to keep alive makes this much easier. Watch if the enemy has kept their helo from the last base. It can really harry you, and you have no real AA support. Defenders, you're short on vehicles again. Try to keep them alive from the previous base, especially the helicopter. Watch how the attackers are spreading their assault and try to react. It's difficult to hold both crates, so sometimes concentrating on one can help. Base 4. The bases are spread again and built up, so watch for defender ambushes. Assaulting one crate at a time often works well, but watch out for the crossfire on the open streets. Working around behind can be a good tactic, and will often surprise defenders covering more central routes. The attackers will probably be running low on vehicles by now, but as a defender, prioritize taking out any remaining heavy tanks. The area is built up, so set up ambush points, but watch out for attackers flanking you. Use the rooftops to your best advantage. Attackers will tend to arrive on ground level. Final base. This one can be very difficult for the attackers to get into. Try to coordinate attacks using the tank and infantry, and try not to always arrive using the same route. Take out one crate at a time. Though exposed, the one in the square can be defended very easily. For the raised crate, remember there are a few routes up. Defenders, concentrate defense on the crate in the square. Cover from buildings and pick off attackers as they try to run in. Watch out for attackers working around with the tank or using boats. Dig in properly here, and even though the rest of the map has gone against you, you can really turn the tide. Oasis has a wide variety of playing areas, each of which require a different approach. Husbanding vehicle resources really pays off and can make all the difference in the latter stages.